What's up, NFL fans? I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and don't forget to check out and purchase your copy of our latest football game plan book, Stiff Arming Football Myths. We have these available in both PDF and paperback form.
Gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away. Can't get no rest. Work all day. When will I learn?
Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you our 2015 NFL Draft Special. We're going inside the war room with the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to take a look at their team needs to see what players could be possible selections to help fill those needs. But first, let's start off by taking a look at the upcoming picks the Vikings have in this year's draft.
First, let's take a look at the mock draft rules. Number one, these picks are based off what I would do as the GM of the football team and what I believe the team needs are. And second, these rankings are my own personal rankings, which you can find on our website at footballgameplan.com/NFL draft. And this is not indicative of where I think these guys will actually go in April's draft. First, let's take a look at some of the team needs for the Minnesota Vikings, and I still feel as though wide receiver is a need despite having Cordero Patterson and now Mike Wallace into the fold. Cornerback, I think they need an extra guy outside of Xavier Rhodes to be an impact number two. And running back, we don't know what's going on with Adrian Peterson, so I would address that position as well, and depth along the offensive line. In the first round, I went with Kevin White out of West Virginia, 6'3", 210, and he is similar to what they already have on the roster in Cordero Patterson. You have two explosive targets on the outside, allowing Mike Wallace with his speed to operate on the inside, giving the Vikings a potent 1-2-3 passing attack. In the second round, I went cornerback with Sinquez Golson out of Ole Miss at 5'9", 175. Do not let the size fool you. He can play big-time game, and when you look at what he can do opposite of Xavier Rhodes, teams will try to try him because of his size, but he has the best ball skills out of any cornerback in this draft class. Addressing the offensive line here with Jake Fisher out of Oregon at 6'6", 306, I believe Fisher can excel at either left tackle or right tackle as a pro. Adding talent in the backfield with Carlos Williams out of Florida State. I think this guy has very good all-around game, and he will work perfectly in complementing what Jerick McKinnon brings to the table, giving the Vikings a potent 1-2 punch in the backfield if Adrian Peterson doesn't return. Shaq Mason out of Georgia Tech at 6'1", 300 pounds is an athletic and versatile offensive lineman that can excel either at center or guard as a pro. Building depth along the defensive line, I look at the linebacker position with Michael Carlisle out of Jacksonville State. I'm a big fan of his game at 5'11", 235. Another one of these versatile players that can play the inside backer position or either outside backer position. Kashaw Lyons out of Tusculum at 6'5", 298 is a scheme-diverse defensive lineman that can excel at either defensive end or inside at defensive tackle. So let's recap my 2015 Minnesota Vikings mock draft, and as you can see, I went with the versatility and explosive approach for this draft class with Kevin White, Sinquez Golson, so on and so forth, guys that can play multiple positions and help out any way they can for any football team. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Viking fan forums for always showing football game plan support.